What is up, Sandwich fam? Welcome back to the channel. We got another S13 in the shop this week. This is our buddy Nick's car. GTE VVTi swap in it that we're going to be going ahead and removing out of the car right now and doing a whole bunch of work. So let me go ahead and help Caden get the hood off real quick right here and get into showing you everything that was done to this vehicle and what we're going to be changing. Anyways, guys, you're in my way. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, so this is the beast right here. I don't know what I think about the piping, dude. This is kind of looks like shit. But yeah, I mean, anyways, we got a huge intercooler with some ghetto Chinese E fans that are in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. With a fan controller, which is even better. And then it's got the ghetto ECU special in the engine bay. On the stock GTE computer, and I mean, everything's just a huge mess. There's fuel lines running everywhere from the other side to this side. That's not how it's going to be, what we're going to want to do on any of that. I mean, it's just a huge mess in here. I mean, like, obviously it's an S13 with the JZ. That's fucking badass, but I mean, like, holy shit. So we're going to go ahead and pop the trunk while I'm getting all this stuff ready to pull the shifter out and everything, show you guys how everything looks on the inside and what he actually brought us that we're not going to be using at all in here. So okay, well, while he's removing this stuff, I don't know what's up with the hankies he's got in the back, but he's got some 595 RSRs, which are great. They're 17s. I don't know what size they are for the rear. Probably not a drift rim or drift tire. 220 545. Nope, those are not going to hold up, brother, with the amount of power you're going to need. So maybe they're front tires, but he's brought us some kind of brake upgrade system that he said that he gotten us, that I don't know if we're going to be installing, but some kind of stop tech thing or whatever. And then he's got a Radium fuel rail back here, with some, it's like nylon braided fuel line. They're not even, oh no, it's black, this black PTFE stuff. So this stuff doesn't work very well. Every time we put fittings in on these, they usually just end up leaking. So I don't know if I'll use that. We'll just go for a standard nylon for his car. And then I don't know what else is back here. We got a few boxes and bins and some Harbor Freight special stuff. The battery kit back here, well, that's some A1 welding they got on that thing, so we're gonna go ahead and run that thing. And I think these are his brakes. Hold on real quick. I've never seen these before, but these things are freaking beautiful. It's just huge. I don't know what kit this is, but that's pretty freaking cool. Oh, snap. Nice. Maybe. It says V something on there, so. Let me get inside. He had a W55 in this thing, as crazy as that is for a 2JZ swap. So we'll have another one of these. We're going to be trying to cut him up for another one of those IS300 guys. He brought me an AEM fuel pump. There's an AEM 340 fuel pump in here that is no use to him whatsoever for what he's trying to make for horsepower. He was saying he wants like 500 horsepower or 600 horsepower or something like that. So unfortunately, that's going to be very unusable. Got some steel braided brake lines and a bunch of other stuff we're going to have to go ahead and go stick on a rack for him because none of this stuff is really necessary for what we're doing. Got a clutch line, so that's going to be cool because we're going to probably end up using that. No reason not to. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Red line's great. This is like some good stuff that you definitely want to run in your trans. Got an oil filter, some plugs. We do not run these plugs. I don't run platinums ever, so those are pretty much junk. Wow, it's a Tomei gauge that looks just like the Chinese ones that you buy. That's crazy. I hope we didn't pay a lot for that. And we got some Toyota red coolant. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing out of here, you guys. Get rid of all this stuff and clean this thing up so we can get what we need to get done.
Okay, so I went ahead and got the engine out of Nick's S13. As you can see, the car is white, but the bay is not. We have some sort of like poop brown over here, some freaking black as night down there, something over there, and you got some like mocha caramel back there. So I'm gonna go power wash this sucker, make it look all good. I can't remember if we're gonna be painting the bay like all crazy or we're just gonna leave it like this, but regardless of whatever it is, it needs to be clean. Okay, so I already went ahead and took the intake off, and then I took the stupid stock twins off of here. I made kind of a mess on the floor, so I gotta be mopping that up. I gotta take the W series off along with the clutch. The guy said he wanted to make 500 kind of on this setup that he has here, but if you take a gander in here, that looks like a stock clutch to me. So we'll see what it is when we kind of take it out. But he got it from, I mean, it's written on here, s13, whatever. So yeah, see what it is.
Alrighty guys, so we're back today. Today is the next day, and Caden's already went ahead and torn everything apart, made kind of a mess outside, made kind of a mess inside like normal. So let me show you what's going on real quick, what I did this morning to get us closer to being there and what we're gonna be doing today. So we are pretty much stripped down. We still need to tear off all the stuff on the block for the old twin turbo system. We need to pull the water neck off and TIG weld those ports shut so that they can look all nice and pretty. Since we're gonna have to go ahead and paint everything, we went ahead and did a trade with the customer for some parts. So we're gonna be keeping that W55 and some of the other little OEM parts, and we're gonna be painting everything and painting the engine bay and a couple other things. So intake manifold's off, everything else has been stripped down on this side. We're gonna have to wait for the threaded barb ports for us to be able to run our oil pressure sensor and our oil temp sensor in the block. Caden's getting the stud out of the block right now. We're pretty close. We got parts all over the floor, and yeah, looking pretty good in here. He went ahead and pressure washed the engine bay last night. I actually have to paint the whole bay today, which is gonna be kind of a mission because I mean, this thing's still pretty nasty, and there's a lot of cars back here, so we're gonna have to kind of cover everything up and get everything kind of wiped down and cut down and fix everything in here to make it look how we need it to look for finished product. He's going for kind of like a fuchsia pink and top cover on black, kind of similar to how my girl's car is actually in her S chassis. It's kind of funny because it's a white hatchback and my girl's car is a white hatchback too. So we got to pull the intercooler off, we got to pull the rest of the piping out, we got to cut the battery tray out, we got to do a whole bunch of other mess of stuff that we got to do on this thing. But I'm gonna have Caden hop on that as soon as we're done with that. I've already went ahead and grabbed him his Hypergate right here, the 45mm we use on pretty much every one of our builds. Already went ahead and removed the flange, got everything there. This is a 14 PSI spring that's already in here. And I've already went ahead and TIG welded on the 45mm flange and ported the whole entire manifold. As you can see, it's no longer small. It's all nice and welded in there. So that's pretty much it for that. We're gonna go ahead and bolt the wastegate on, and then we'll get the new turbo on. So let me go ahead and grab that and bring that over here too, so Caden can get that done. All right, you guys, so we got a brand new comp turbo. Already went ahead and master certification number. The cool thing about these, if you didn't already know, each turbo has its own dyno sheet. So it's pretty cool. On the back, it tells you when it was done, at what distance, at what turbulence, and yada, yada, yada. Pretty cool because every single turbo is handmade. It's not like a huge production line of like some Chinese stuff or whatever. So this is going to be, like I said, a 6465 with a T4 housing, billet journal bearing. And we're going to be pairing it up with a log manifold. So this is going to be a super, super quick spooling turbo that he's going to probably just super enjoy and like. We're only going for somewhere around 500-ish horsepower. So this should pretty much carry him for whatever he's going to want to do. Alrighty guys, so we've been out here in the sun for a few hours now. We went ahead and got the front end off the car. We're gonna start getting everything prepped and ready to get painted right now. I like to strip everything down to like bare frame because I just feel like it's a lot better when we're gonna end up painting it to be able to get in the creases and stuff. It just looks better overall and looks like a professional job. So we're gonna be doing a really cool fuchsia pink, like I told you guys, like the same one as my girl's car. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the whole bay right now with some 320. And then give her a quick wipe down with a little bit of E85 and a rag and make sure she's all nice and prepped. And then we're gonna get this thing shot up. I still need to go ahead and pull his top cover off his engine over here and get it all sanded up. Alrighty guys, so sorry about the mess, but we've already gone ahead, and it is super bright out here, but everything's all taped up and pretty much prepped, about as good as we're gonna prep it before we hit the bay. I gotta go get a few things, some reducer and a couple other things before we start spraying. But we're gonna blow everything off with some air right now. We're gonna get the floor wet so we don't pick up any of this dust and dirt and crap on the floor. And we're gonna go ahead and get this thing shot up real quick. All right guys, so we're gonna start painting the bay right now. I got the black already in here mixed up. The bays have been all nice and prepped. Already got ahead and primed up the top cover. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this real quick with the black, and then we'll go ahead and get into the flake. Pause it. Hit it more. Like the candy pink kind of metallic, or you want to say like flake or pearl or whatever you want to call it. This is kind of what it's going to look like over the paint. You can see right here, just really, really, really pretty. I may need to add more flake. I won't know until I start spraying. So she's all done and painted right now. It's already all kind of curing right now. It's kind of hard to see because the lighting is pretty dark kind of in the corner where we got it to paint it, everything. So we will show you a better shot of this in the sun, you know, once we actually end up getting it all together. It looks really, really good. Cannot wait for the customer to see it. So basically what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and pull the rest of the engine apart. We're going to go ahead and get everything all nice and wrinkle blacked and painted up and everything. That the top cover can go on. You can get an idea of what we're going to be looking at for the engine. And then pretty much, I mean, we're going to be putting it in the car tomorrow once the base cured up. We'll put the whole front end back together, and then the car's going to be at a halt until the customer can get the rest of the money. So that'll pretty much conclude part one. So let's see what we can get done today on getting this thing put back together, and then tomorrow we can go ahead get it in, and then tomorrow we'll go ahead and see the update. Okay, so we got a brand new set of FMS 1200s right here. We're going to be going ahead and installing in this. I've already gone ahead and assembled his Radium fuel rail right here, and put the fittings that he didn't have in. So we're gonna go ahead and set all this stuff up for us right now so we can go ahead and put all the nice new pretty parts on the engine. Okay guys, so we are putting on the drift motion flywheel right now with the ARP hardware. Already went ahead and opened that. Got our brand new hub from Toyota right here with all of our washers and springs and our ARP pressure plate bolts. I got the clutch kit in here. Let me get this out of the box. Cool guys, so we have the FX400 RM54 clutch kit here. I got the disc underneath here ready to go. A sprung disc. This is gonna hold his power really, really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the spring right now, and then we're gonna get all this stuff bolted onto the trend. Alrighty, so whole stage 4 clutch kits here. And we got our brand new OEM rebuilt RM54 for Nick right here with the billet housing. So that is just beautiful. Let's go ahead and get her put together. And just like that, guys, she's in the car. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll throw the top cover on so you guys can see it. We'll give the front a quick little wipe down. And back here, I went ahead and cut the pump out because I was wondering what the deal was with why the car just like stopped running on us the last day we were trying to move it in. And I went ahead and cut the fuel lines, and I was pulling this out, and as I was pulling this out, what in the fuck kind of fuel pump?
It's like a 105 right there.
Is that, dude? The whole top is plastic. The pump's smaller than OEM. Holy crap. But make 500 horsepower on that right there, bud. But every day.
As long as it works.
Never be another day.
Works, it works.
Never be another day. All right, guys, that's gonna go ahead and conclude the video. I'm just gonna give you a quick little glimpse right now of the bay. It is just, wow. That is beautiful. So very close to Myers S13, the red hatchback. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it in here as well. Same manifold, same turbo, same setup, like to the T for the most part. Just this time it's gonna be like a fuchsia pink over like a black and red. So pretty cool. We're gonna be doing drive shaft in the next video. We're gonna be doing harness in the next video, fuel system in the next video. and hopefully getting the car started, and then the video after that will be dyno. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed all the crazy that kind of went into getting this thing together. And shifter's right in the middle. You know, if you all you guys want to see what the build housing looks like with one of our rebuilt RM54s, you can kind of see. Let me flip the camera real quick. Yeah, she's a beauty. Look at that. Look at that for fitment, you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys, next time we'll get a bunch of stuff done on Nick's S13. Keep up with the videos. I will be posting a lot more. Till next time, guys. Peace.